Right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well, who taught me this truth. Shalom to the elect, pushing this truth in all sincerity in the four quarters of the earth. It's your brother Tobiah Yaquanah coming at you with a quick lesson, Lord willing, it's edifying. Just some current events that I just kind of want to go over all through the spirit. Don't have anything drawn up or anything, but Lord willing, the spirit guide me in an edifying manner. So have you got Biden making all kinds of faux pas, I guess. He called I don't know that dude's name, Zelensky, or he called him Putin. He called Kamala Harris, the vice president, he called her vice president Trump. And the scriptures speak about the divisions of the current times. When you look at it, it looks like these things are gonna try to, you got the left and the right. How does the scripture say? What's that? Two horns. Let's grab it real quick. Two horns as a lamb, but he spoke as a dragon. And that's talking about this is Revelation 13 and 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. Salakia. And he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. Okay. And that beast is the revival of the Roman Empire. And it says it has two horns like a lamb. Now that the horns goes into separate political offices, just like in ancient Rome, there were the Flavians and the patricians. In this revival of Rome, that another beast, if you will, at the beginning of that Revelation 13:11, and I beheld another beast, the revival of Rome. So that would be, this beast system led by America, which is Babylon the Great, daughter of the Chaldees, that great whore that rides the beast back, So this is all one big system based off of the structure, the blueprint of the ancient Roman Empire. All right, so you got the two horns, just like you have the Flavians and the patricians. You have the Democrats and the Republicans. Okay, it says, and he spake as a dragon. So a lamb, a lamb comes peaceably, but it says here in the scriptures that he spoke as a dragon. So that's going into the legislation that this system pushes, especially upon you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And also in how it, America, Babylon the Great, boasts itself as all-powerful, never gonna go away, We're the biggest, baddest on the block, and they like to push a lot of unrighteous decrees the scriptures goes into, you know, especially on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's why the jails, the prison industrial complex are filled with Jake. They're filled with Israelites. Okay, which is just another form of slavery. But anyways, so you got Biden making these faux pas, and it just seems like, you know, I'm just speaking as a man, it just seems like it's just being set up for you know, a slide, if you will, by Kamala Harris, you know, which really, they talk about how Biden is old, which basically kind of points to having a lack of energy. It really makes sense, man, to put her into power would boost the energy of the Democratic Party, you know, because Trump gonna come in, when he comes in, he's gonna come in with all kinds of fire, just he's gonna come in guns blazing, right? Biden ain't got nothing against, he ain't got nothing for that. So I can only see this happening, you know. The scriptures speak about how a woman shall compass a man, and we bring that out for the so-called black woman, or the Israelite woman, but and Kamala Harris could be an Israelite. Sometimes brothers say that she might be a tear. Which, hell, if she becomes a president, yeah, I don't see them putting a Jake woman in office. So the spirit could be, I mean, you know, all through the spirit, that makes sense. So Jeremiah 31:22, how long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. O woman, a woman shall compass a man. You know, so that's just pointing to the fact that these women are being placed on a pedestal. You know, the Satan is definitely dealing with these women, man. And I would say, man, be careful about these women, especially these, you know, these women of the alphabet crew. They like to switch hit. I can see them hedging their bets, so to speak. You know, they sitting on the fence, man, waiting to, you know, they're gonna act like a female when they want to be a female. Oh no, they're gonna be butchy the next. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I just, to hell with them. But anyways, yeah, that's the way it's looking, man. As far as this lamb, two-horned lamb that's speaking as a dragon. But ultimately, it's just going to cause more division, man. You know, scriptures speak about that division. I'll just grab it real quick. So Luke 12:51, suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division. Division is G 12:67. Diamerismos. It says disunion. You know, division. So, you know, this lamb that's disguised as peace, it's just going to get more and more divided, man. The Democratic Party is being divided right now. You know, you got some quote unquote supporters of Biden saying he should step down. How is that a supporter? You know? So that's a division within a divided political system to begin with, So, man, I could just see this fall just being crazy. Because if Kamala gets in, and it's Kamala versus Trump, you're going to have all kinds of, so-called black women pushing their husbands, their brothers, their uncles to vote and do all of that. And we don't vote, man. The scriptures speak about not putting, let's grab it. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Not putting, let me see. This is Deuteronomy 17 and verse 15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee. Salakia. Let me jump up a little bit. Because we're not supposed to set other nations over us, man. And this happened the last voting season, man. Where all these Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans came out the woodwork. We gotta vote for Biden. Now, but look at Biden, man. You're in a worse off position. At least under Trump, he had the money flowing. You're gonna get screwed by both of them, but at least get some FRNs in your pocket, man. Deuteronomy 17 and 14. When thou art come unto the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee, and shalt possess it, and shalt dwell therein, and shalt say, I will set a king over me, like as all the nations that are about me. Thou shalt in any wise, verse 15, set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy power shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. So we're not supposed to set a stranger, even in our captivity. We're not supposed to set, other nations over us. That's a commandment. So, it's setting up to be a real interesting fall. Really, really interesting, man. And not to mention, you got these, variants, coming down the pipe. Hey, remember, there was something in the news talking about after 3-4 years that jabby jab, that juice, come into effect, man. Like gets activated, and who knows who has the button on that. It could be by way of, frequencies, whatever. So I just wanted to bring that out, the division in the Democratic Party, the division to come, that the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is bringing, not only to the political scene but to people's family. That's going to affect a lot of family, so-called families. This fall is going to be crazy in my opinion. But Lord willing, I was edifying when they give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rachah HaKodash. Shalom.